Turns out the Deepwoken lore can get you places after all. New dialogue has recently been added to the game, specifically revamping the dialogue trees of Samael. Samael is the Star Kindred Oathgiver, and previously he simply spouted off jargon about heretics and didn't really tell us much. Now, well, he's the most important NPC in recent memory, but I'll save more on him for the second video I'll be making on the Suncross. What we're discussing today, though, is his dialogue relating to the MALJURORS. If you're not familiar with the MALJURORS, they're new NPCs that have been added to the ancient Rutlands, deeply interlinked with the Star Kindred. They resemble phantoms of former Star Kindred, complete with twisted, shriveled up wings and thorny iron collars that resemble the Star Kindred halo adorning their necks. Previously, I speculated that these MALJURORS were those who abused the Ichor, the godly blood of the Celestials, by consuming too much in their greed, thus twisting them beyond recognition. I wasn't too far off, but it appears that the MALJURORS are something else entirely. What's up with the twisted Star Kindred that roam the Rutlands? You have encountered a MALJUROR. They are those that the Ichor has rejected. Either in their initiation or at some point in their service, they lost their faith and fell into sin. As such, they are rightly punished by the divinity within them and twisted into wretched beasts. You need not pity them. So you're saying I could become one of those things? They smile. Only if your faith falters, Ken. From what you've displayed thus far, I don't see it being an issue. Do you? The sinners we hunt don't seem to be affected, though. No, not as such. They seek the protection of the Ichor, but it is for their own selfish ends. They have faith, but it is heretical. They turn their back on the flock. The MALJURORS, turns out, are heretics that have lost faith in the Ichor that they have consumed, not those who have consumed too much like I predicted. Upon losing faith, these MALJURORS are then twisted into wretched beasts by the Ichor, hence the name MALJUROR, composed of Mal and Jura. The name does not represent an evil oath-taker like I predicted. Instead, it represents an oath-taker, Jura, who has made bad, Mal, on their oath. However, if you actually oath-break in-game, you won't be transformed into a MALJUROR, hence one can assume that the transformation into a MALJUROR is indeed sparked by the Ichor itself rather than the vow magic that composes an oath. The reason I dismissed this as a possibility when it came to the MALJURORS initially is because I didn't believe celestial blood would be able to automatically detect the loss of one's faith upon consumption. Turns out that it can, and this should change what we think about the Celestials. Why? Well, Celestials modified themselves using their own blood as fuel. If the Star Kindred are being twisted into monsters as soon as they stop believing in the Celestials, it's surely by design. Now, here's your TLDR. Samael, the Oathgiver responsible for granting you Star Kindred, has received a full dialogue revamp following my video on the Suncross. The Star Kindred become a MALJUROR upon losing faith in the Celestials. The name MALJUROR, composed of Mal and Jura, means an oath-taker, Jura, who has made bad, Mal, on their oath. The Ichor, celestial blood, transforms you into a MALJUROR, not the vow magic used to swear to an oath. Celestial Ichor has likely been programmed by a Celestial, or potentially more than one Celestial, to transform unfaithful Star Kindred into MALJURORs. That's all from me. Like and subscribe for more lore updates. Bye.